got influence, cause I've been through it. My life was ignited like a lighter to can fluid. Explosive, a short fuse before the boom. But now I contemplate all the creation when my mind zooms. Cheer, Because the time is spent and the life we have is virtual. Right to tomorrow though, here we go. A higher path. Yeah. I flow deeper with rhymes for y'all to analyze. Couldn't quite define, well I brings it back like a low tide. Submerged deeper with words. Hear and observe the recurrence beneath what the average person.
Cultural healing is a movement born out of Poetic Recovery and open mic that was created in the early 2000s, both founded and curated by Maurice Soulfighter Taylor. Cultural healing consists of workshops that teach cultural skills that bring us together, such as gardening, Djing, and the power of our words. Dr. Paula Sterns was a co-speaker with DJ Johnny Juice, a world-famous and Hall of Fame inductee hip-hop group, Public Enemy. He received the Lifetime Achievement Award along with Stix, Josey, movie and music producer, and Juanita Batchelor, who founded Darrell Lee Jenkins Resource Center for youth whose parents were murdered by gun violence. Local artists that supported Poetic Recovery over the years, such as Arthur Ali Hawk, Wu-Tang affiliate The Life Giving MC, Sister Judy Holmes, Sheldon Smith, were chosen to perform. The event was attended by both young and old and supported by community organizations, including Eli's Brookings School, so the youth can understand what hip-hop culture truly is.
Now, when I was younger, I was one of those nerd people. How many people, all you guys in school, you guys like school? You like school? I see a couple of shaking over there. So, I loved school when I was younger. I grew up in the Bronx in the 70s when hip-hop was being created, and I watched it actually become something from nothing. And even though it's real cool right now, it was not cool when I was younger. Disco was cool. Those guys with the big butterfly collars and the bell bottoms, those are the cool dudes. The hip-hop dudes, we were the outcasts. But I was also a really good student. I was a talented and gifted student. And we were also outcasts. The cool kids made fun of us. We were the nerds, the geeks. So you know what the nerds and the geeks did? Wired up speakers to electrical outlets. And we made parties in the street when we couldn't get in the clubs, we weren't old enough. We found speakers in the garbage and we hooked them up and we made them brand new. Well, not brand new, but we made them new enough to use. We used what we had, including our minds, to make our situation better. That's never stopped being a priority for people, especially young people. You young people are going to change the world, but you have to believe that first. You have to believe in here that you have what it takes. And maybe then you can convince Maurice that he could actually be a good DJ. Now when I started, I was a breakdancer. Remember when you see the breakdancing that just had in the Olympics? One of those guys used to be one of my students. He won a bronze medal. His name was Victor. And well, not one of my students, but he was one of the people that came on after me. I was doing this way back in the late 70s, early 80s. And to see how far it's come is phenomenal. We used to steal moves from the gymnasts, and now the gymnasts are stealing moves from the breakers. We took the Kurt Thomas flares, and we said, wow, we can do flares like those gymnasts, and now they're doing air flares, which we invented. So now the teacher has become, the student has become the teacher. The people that I learned from, I would never, ever put them down or say, look, how much better I am than them, because they provided a foundation for me. But it's our job to be better than our teachers. That's our job, to get better than them. And then it's our job to teach the youngsters to be better than we are. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to make sure that when you leave here today, whether you watch me DJ or not, I want to make sure you leave here with a profound sense of self-worth, so that you go out there and utilize that to change the world, because you are the people that are going to change the world. We're old. I mean, I don't know about this guy. Well, he's old too. But me, I'm an old dude, so I only have so much time left. There you go, just push on, let me see what you got. So, I'll tell you one thing though, you know we're old because you're wearing New Balance, and you're wearing the joints. Those ain't the ones, I'm telling you right now. I'm only kidding. This is some stuff we used to do back in the day. So on the real, I want you to take that away from here, please. Because I was told to stick to breakdancing when I tried to be a DJ. So he said he felt like he wasn't any good around me. Nobody would give me a chance. They'll say, "Ah, you the guy that was spinning on your back. Go ahead, go spin on your back over there." And I'm like, "Come on, man, let me get on." And they're like, "No." So I had to use my ingenuity. I said, "Oh yeah, you scared. You don't want to battle me. Because if you battle me, I'm going to get it back." They're like, what? Let's go. I'm like, yeah, there you go. Like, get on the turntables for free. And on top of that, I would always beat him, which was even worse. I said, we could have been friends. See, we could have been a partner. And now, I made you look bad. Now you got to be my enemy. Until eventually, we matured and that stuff went away. But life is about constantly proving yourself. But not proving yourself to other people, it's proving yourself to yourself. Because you're not trying to be better than the next person, you're trying to be better than you were the day before. And I'm still trying to do that. And your education, some of you guys that didn't like school, get used to it. Because life is nothing but a big school. And if you don't learn it in school, you're going to learn it on the streets, and it might be a little harder lesson. Remember that. I grew up on the streets when it was really bad. And it's not a statement to say I'm a tough guy, but you survive it. It was normal for us. We normalized it, which is kind of sad when you normalize how bad things can be. But you guys got it pretty good. You got parents that care about you. Somebody cares about you. You're here.
That's right.